Hey, what's happening? I'm back. I just want to say we had a really cool conversation about God that I wanted to share with y'all. And there is a pretty girl staring at me. So I'm going to stare back. Staring goes on. Maybe if I hang out here enough, she'll talk to me one day. I don't know. She started waving. I don't know if she was waving at me or somebody else. Anyways, check out upstream.com and listen in on what I was just talking about with the feds. And it was about if anybody out there has ever had dreams that insects were crawling into their stomach like the Matrix. I believe that God nestles themselves into your stomach and becomes your gut. So you know what's right, what's wrong when something doesn't feel cool. And I believe that's an integral part of people who active law enforcement and people who follow their guts to prevent tragedies instead of just waiting for them to happen to react. As well, as somebody once said, there's two types of law enforcement. There's reaction and then there's preventative. And I don't think that this Pilgrim State is either. I think they're something in on their own. I think they're destroying the world. And places like them are destroying the world. I had a good team. I was lucky enough to have a good team, but most people don't get that lucky. Most people, sorry, I was drinking my Dr. Pepper. Most people, get the team that wants to lobotomize them so they don't feel anything. Although it's hard for me to feel. I gotta drink a lot of coffee. I used to ride my mood swings and I used to be crazy on the air. But there's none of that anymore. I don't think the Depakote makes me better. I think the Abilify makes me better, faster and stronger. But the Depakote just makes me slow. And it doesn't really help for my leg pain. It may help seizures and stabilize my mood, but then again, I don't want my mood stabilized. I was fine the way I was. I just had to learn not to mouth off to the cops. And trust me, jail taught me that. Being at Rikers Island taught me not to mouth off to the cops. But if you were listening before, hello. Tune in and listen to what I just did on Ustream about the guts. I know a lot of teachers and firefighters. Firefighters have guts too. And I think that they're little buggies. Little buggies telling you what's right and what's wrong. And when something doesn't feel okay. I'm going to head in right now because I'm starting to feel a little tired even though I drank like a lot of coffee and I'm sure I'm just going to be fidgeting the whole night. If I'm fidgeting the whole night, you better believe I'm going to go into the bathroom, run the water, and do some talking. You bet your ass I will. It's a nice little circle here, though. North is facing that way. I'm facing north right now. You know, there's got to be an undercover Mason lodge here. Because that compass right over here indicates north. I wonder. All right, that's it for me. Have a great night, everybody. Welcome to my box.